you see where Dwight Howard was sharing a toothbrush with his girl?
No.
Did you see that?
Oh, man, dude, he's on Twitter, and they're sitting there. They're both at the sink, and he brushes his teeth, and then she washes it off and puts it in her mouth and uses the same toothbrush. And I don't get grossed out by a lot of things. And I was like, oh!
Me too.
Oh!
Why?
I do get grossed out, but I can't believe people do that like on purpose. If you're like in the woods, you've been lost for 9 days, still I'd probably use a branch. That is so gross. I know some people do it. Okay, around. Do you share a toothbrush with your wife, to the guys here?
No chance. Like, that is the one thing I will not do.
That's the only thing?
No,
Dang, you guys are up for it, huh?
Hey, we'll do all kinds of things. Not that.
Lunchbox?
No chance. That is the most disgusting thing in the world. Like, oh.
Amy, did you share a
No, I'm Googling it now to watch, and I'm like, okay, this is crazy.
Does anybody want to admit that they will, if they have to, share a toothbrush with their wife, significant other, anything, have before? Anybody? Nobody here does?
I mean, I don't think it's a big deal.
Okay, Scuba has raised his hand.
Here
He timidly comes up to the microphone.
Well, I feel like everyone in here, that no one's at least once ever tried it or done it or had to do it, or at a hotel and you have one toothbrush.
I use my fingernail.
Finger.
Oh, yeah, I'll do my fingernail.
It doesn't really work. You need a toothbrush. I make out with my wife. I kiss her. I've done other things with her. Why not use her toothbrush? Who cares?
Man, that seems so intimate. Like, because those bristles are going deep in between the teeth.
I guess if you rinse it off.
Yeah, you can use like hot water to clean it off.
No.
I'm sure there are more disgusting things that we're doing we don't even know, right? Like eating stuff out of the sink, or I don't even know. I'm sure there are, bacteria speaking, more gross things than that. But that feels disgusting. Like, that's the plaque inside someone's mouth that you're sharing an instrument with. So I would use a fingernail. I would let my wife use the toothbrush, and then I would use my finger and my fingernail with toothpaste and scratch my teeth before I would share toothpaste.
Yeah, I don't mind cleaning the plaque off her teeth with my tongue, but I'm not going to go in there with a toothbrush. Same toothbrush, get out.
Okay.
What about you guys probably don't use loofahs, do you?
No, we don't use loofahs,
no,
man. But you don't use a loofah, do you?
Yes, he
Of course I
does.
do.
That is.
But you don't share a loofah.
I don't think she knows we share a loofah.
Oh, no.
What? You're using her loofah without her knowing?
It's there.
That's disgusting.
Okay, good. That's the question.
No, you need to tell her right. No. You need to never tell her. And you need to go get your own and never do that again.
I don't think about it to get my own, and it's just hanging there.
Yeah, but you're
So that's what's grosser.
dead skin is.
That doesn't feel gross to me.
But it's on the loofah,
but
and then
it's
she's
touching the body. It's not in the mouth.
Yeah, but she doesn't want to rub your dead skin on her.
But I rinse
body.
the loofah when I'm done.
It's still harboring your bacteria.
Like a washcloth.
They even
Would you guys
say-
share that with your wife before it's been washed
No.
again?
Yeah, I think we do share a washcloth.
Before it's been washed again. Like if it's left.
Yeah.
On your body?
Yeah, and I think our washcloth's there for like weeks.
No.
That's gross,
washcloth?
even if it's one person.
Guys,
but because it's just wet. You just leaving something wet in there. Go ahead.
This is making me gag more than
Then the toothbrush?
Yes. Like, that's why I don't think you should ever tell her. And good thing she doesn't listen to the show.
You think she'll? If I say, "Hey,
Yes.
I've been using your
Yes.
loofah,"
No doubt in my mind. She
it's
might
skin.
she might throw up right in front of you. Like,
I didn't think it was that big of a deal. I don't tell her, so obviously thought it was the possibility
like
of a little
where do
deal.
you rub the loofah?
My stomach, chest, and back.
That's it. Not up your
quads,
legs
quads,
and your.
front of quads, back of quads.
You don't.
I don't.
No other areas?
You don't.
I don't
clean
stick
your-
it in my butt.
It's
You
not
don't
like,
clean
what
your
about
area
just
in?
like, what
No.
about, like, in your groin area?
No, because you scratch that. That's sensitive.
What?
Oh.
You would not. I don't take a washcloth to it.
Wait,
Amy thinks we just take a washcloth and just grind
I
on
don't
ourselves.
mean
Oh, you don't
on
do that?
any particular parts. I just mean like
No.
in the
I use it on
crevices.
just chest and stomach and back, and then quads and hamstrings.
still.
So personal question. How do you wash the other stuff?
Water,
Just water?
water, soap, and water, and
And
hands.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm not taking a scratchy and putting it near my sensitive spots, and that's a scratchy.
We learned so much today.
You mean is a loofah called a scratchy?
Well, that's what I would call it because
Do you?
you scratch. Yeah, what's it called?
A loofah.
No. When you pull the skin off.
Exfoliate.
Yes, it's a scratchy as I call it. So I use that on those parts.
Huh.
I didn't know that was gross, but I thought there was a possibility of it being gross, which is why I've never told her, obviously.
And you won't, right?
Well,
No.
now I just want you to tell her to see what her reaction is going to be.
Okay, I will. But I'm not going to tell her like I'm admitting to something. I'm going to say, hey, we need to get a new loofah.
Or like already have purchased the new loofah and then have it and be like, hey, I got us some new loofahs because I have been using yours.
I don't think there needs to be an admission like I did something wrong. I just need to go, hey, the loofah, it's a little worn down. We need to get a new one. And then see if she responds to that in a way of, what do you mean? Because I don't want to present it like I did anything wrong, because I didn't. I'm just living my life. But toothbrush is disgusting. Loofah, A+.
It's a Bobby Bones show.